Hey guys, what's going on? So this is going to be my second video discussing this topic, and this is on Interspecies Reviewer. And I thought the last video I did was actually going to be the last video. So actually there's been way more news about this than I actually thought. I didn't think I was going to be here doing another video about this series, but here I am. So we're just going to discuss a little bit more about the bans and streaming sites removing this series, and then we're going to discuss how this series almost became #1 anime, or I think it did become #1 anime just for a split second. So we're gonna get right into that. So we're just gonna go over another article that went on how this is getting removed and it's getting more attention. So a new article came out, and the article reads as: the winter 2020 anime season is well underway, and while fans have already chosen their standout favorites for the season, there's one series that's been getting a ton of attention lately. The anime adaptation Interspecies Reviewers has been the center of hot debate over the last week, as controversial Not Safe for Work anime has been removed from Funimation, Amazon Prime Video, and more. A few weeks after the series began airing in Japan, while licensing of the series in the West is still up in the air, it seems Japan isn't too hot on the series either. According to official Twitter account for Interspecies Reviewer, Tokyo MX has canceled its airing of the anime due to organizational reasons for the network. According to a report from Crunchyroll, the anime will continue to air on other networks such as KBS Kyoto, Sun TV, BS11, and ATX, but the broadcast on Tokyo MX will be replaced by a program about boats. So we actually get the news. So from the article, we actually get news that Interspecies Reviewer is being removed on more platforms, but Crunchyroll has stated that they will continue to stream the program. So Tokyo MX has actually replaced Interspecies Reviewer with a series or program about boats. So those of you who watched it over in Tokyo MX, you guys get boats now, but you can still watch it on other platforms. But the one thing, does this lead into more piracy of the anime? Because it's removed from Amazon and it's also removed from Funimation. What does that mean? Are people going to go start watching it somewhere else? Which I think people are already doing, pirating the series, because you can go watch the uncensored version other places. Not that I watch it. I'm just saying that from the news that I hear, that you could go watch it in other places with it being uncensored. But now that we have so much hot debate about this series and it's getting removed from networks and it's getting removed from streaming services, will this happen with other anime? Will people be like, okay, so you removed Interspecies Reviewer from Funimation and all these other streaming sites, what about these other ecchi series that we have? Are we going to see that? Are we going to see people mad that other series are still on but they took this one off? Like, making this decision to remove it opened up a whole new can of worms, especially when you have people like Nux and other anime YouTubers making it out to be, okay, you guys will remove this, but you'll keep this on, which there's nothing wrong with that at all. It's content and those videos are mostly satire, but some people might think, well, this is true, you know, why are they doing this? But what do you guys think when it comes to this series getting removed, or other series possibly getting removed because of the same thing? Do you have a problem with it? Does it not bother you? Are you like, okay, it doesn't really matter to me, I could go watch it somewhere else? And what does this mean for other ecchi anime in the future? And I know I've been saying this a lot, but do you guys think this should be classified as hentai? Do you think it goes just a little too far for anime? And I know a lot of people will say, okay, well, we have other anime, like I said in the last video, High School DxD, which isn't that ecchi compared to this. This is like a whole new level. But someone said, I think Valkyrie Drive Mermaid or something like that, and then Testament of Sister New Devil. When you guys see shows like that, would you guys classify those as hentai, or would you classify those as very ecchi series? And do you think that Funimation was wrong and Amazon Prime Video was wrong for taking this series off because of how not safe for work it is? Because I know a lot of people are saying there's a line that is crossable and not crossable. And I see a lot of people saying, well, it's anime, it's fiction, it's 2D characters. Look at Goblin Slayer. Funimation and other streaming sites still decide to put out Goblin Slayer. But when you think of those scenes and those series, they come with censoring. There's only so much censoring that you could do for a series like this. Like, I feel like for a series like Interspecies Reviewer, a lot of censoring has to be done just on words and just on scenes, and a lot of footage has to be cut out. So I want you guys to tell me what you guys think about that. And one more thing, Nextaku actually released a video telling people to go give Interspecies reviewers 10 out of 10 reviews on my anime list. And at that point, after that was all done, I think it got to the #1 spot just for a couple seconds. I could be wrong. I actually think it was at the #1 spot, and then stayed at #2 for a long time, and now it's actually dropping really fast to the point where at the time of this video being recorded, it's the 4th best anime of all time, which is kind of manipulating the system, because it's like a big influential YouTuber said, hey, go like spam review this just so it gets to #1. And I think my anime list might be taking action against it. I don't 100% know. So maybe my anime list is taking down bot accounts, or like taking away accounts that haven't been like fully verified or something like that. I don't know how my anime list reviews work, but maybe it's something like that. And then when you have the possibility of my anime list taking away these reviews, does that bring up a new topic of, wow, okay, so now you guys are taking away reviews. Is this 100% legit? Why can't we rate these anime correctly or fairly if you guys are just going to be taking away reviews because you don't want them to be at the #1 spot? So that just opens up a whole new can of worms in those regards. But let me know what you guys think about the whole topic. Do you guys watch the show? Do you guys not watch the show? Do you guys care? Do you guys not care? And tell me what you think about my anime list potentially, and I say potentially, removing reviews just because they don't want the series to be ranked as high as it is. So that's pretty much I have for this topic. And before we end the video, I just want to say thank you to all my Patreon supporters, Lord Gyro and Doc. You guys are amazing. You guys know who you are. I see you guys in the live streams a lot, and I'll say thank you to everyone else who supports. Once again, a big thank you to everyone. And with all that being said, I want you guys to have a good day, and peace.